Hello everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day, or at whatever time you happen to be watching this video. I have never done a Q&A before, but I'm super excited to do it because I love making stuff, and I love making people laugh, I love entertaining people, and I just love talking to people and having a good time, so let's get down to it. So for the first question, Kyle McIntyre asked me on Twitter, why are you so pale? Well, it probably has something to do with all my ancestors being from Germany, Scotland, England, and Ukraine, which are some of the whitest, most pale countries I can think of. I don't tan. I'm like the Canadian flag. I'm either white or red. Kyle McIntyre on Twitter also asked, what was it like working on Mr. Young? Did you make any good friends? Mr. Young was a fantastic experience. Working on the show was great for me in so many ways. I got to work with incredibly talented people, I learned a ton of skills and improved ones I already had, and I got to make people laugh every day, which is like one of my favorite things to do. 10 out of 10 would live through that experience again. I made so many friends on Mr. Young. Everyone on the show worked closely together every day. Cast and crew, everyone became my friend. I know it sounds cheesy, but it was a super happy and great experience for me. And for the next question, Joel Gray on Twitter asked me, do you ever wish you had gone to public school? Well, I think about that a lot. So for anyone who doesn't know, I was homeschooled from kindergarten all the way until graduation of grade 12. And to answer the question, no. I had friends at a public school near where I grew up, and I was a part of some clubs at that school, like the robotics club and the improv club. So I didn't completely miss out on the social experience and that kind of experience at school. At the same time, I'm really happy with who I am and who I turned out to be through homeschooling, and I'm really happy with my core values. And I think that's really important, to grow up into being someone and having some core values that you're really confident in and things that you believe in that make you who you are. I'm pretty sure if I was never homeschooled, I would have completely different views on life and completely different values. Not necessarily worse ones, but just different ones. And I'm happy with the ones that I have right now. I went on a bit of a rant, but I hope that answers your question. Kevin Smith asked me, also on Twitter, would you do a Mr. Young reunion? Heck yes! A Mr. Young reunion would make a great episode or movie, and I think it would make a great all-around comedy for anybody to watch. A cool idea for a reunion would be a reunion. So like a movie or episode where it's a high school reunion of all the characters on Mr. Young like 10 or 15 years after they graduated. I think it would be really cool to see all the characters later on in their life and hear what their life stories are. So Sarah Roberts on Twitter asked me, why on Mr. Young does your character Derby always dress as a girl? And why does he always say, I don't understand the question? Well, to answer your first part of the question, Derby goes to great lengths to get into character for pranks and just because. Derby always dresses as a girl because he doesn't see anything wrong with it. He dresses like a girl when he feels like it, or when he has a reason to. Nothing wrong with that. And he always says, I don't understand the question. Because he doesn't understand why it isn't obvious that he would just get into a costume so that he would get into character so he could make a phone call. Hope that makes sense. And for last question, Rosalind Muir asked me, what should I do with my life? Well, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep being you. You're awesome. And on that note, thank you guys for watching. This one is, let me show you how strong I am while you pretend to be a dolphin on my back pose. Like that name?